Alright, hello everyone. It is I, Q Slay the Wise, and we are back playing something different today. So I've been playing this a lot, in my off time, just because it was free on PlayStation Network, and I heard a lot about it on like through videos and stuff of like why it's such an amazing game. If you don't know what this game is just by looking at this screen, this is Balatro. It is a roguelike poker game, and the goal of the game is to make hands that are high value in points, and we're gonna get into how we can make our points very high valued. So let's get into it. All right. So I've been playing the blue deck the most. I got through a few of the others, but this one's the one that I'm gonna try to get through all the stakes on first. So let's just get right into it. So each ante, each ante has 3 binds, and in each bind you have to get that target number that you see there, 300, to move on to the next bind. Or you can use the skip button to gain whatever the tag will be here. So in this instance, the tag this time is the investment tag. So after defeating the boss bind, we gain $25, which is pretty good. So since we're doing the green stake, that means we have extra conditions on this run. So it's not just like the normal basic run that you would have when you would just be starting the game out. So with this, the point totals that we need ramp up faster. So we're gonna need to get good setup pretty fast. And then the second thing is that our first bind, the small bind here, we don't get any money. So if you see the other 2 binds, the big bind and the window, under where it says score at least, there's a reward there. So on the small bind, we're not getting any rewards because we're doing a higher stake. So that's all for now. We'll go through everything as we go. So we're going to be skipping almost every small bind, just because we're going to want all the bonuses that we can get, especially if we're not going to be getting any money. So we're definitely going to take this investment tag and start with the big bind. So we need to score at least 450 points. We could skip this too if we wanted. If it was something really good, I'd consider it. But Mega Arcana pack is not gonna cut it today. We'll get into what all that is later too. So good old poker. So if you don't know anything about poker, these are the hands that we want to make. So we got our straight flush, which is 5 cards in a row with consecutive ranks. Ranks are just the numbers of the cards. So there's no one card, 2 to 10, and then Jack, Queen, King, and Ace are the rest of the ranks. And then the suits are what type of card it is. So we got our clubs, hearts, diamonds, and spades. So next highest based hand is 4 of a kind, 4 cards that are the same rank. Then we got a full house, which is a 3 of a kind and a pair. And then we got a flush, which is all the same suit, all hearts, all diamonds, whatever. Then we got 5 cards in a row, consecutive ranks, so anywhere from 2 to 5 or 5 to 9. I'm not sure if that's 5 cards each, but anything within those consecutive ranks. So then we got 3 of a kind, self-explanatory, 2 pairs, which is just 2 pairs of 2 different ranks. So and then we got our basic 1 pair, and then we just got our high card, which is just, we have nothing, we put out the highest card that we got. So let's see what we got in our hand to start with. So each run we get a certain amount of hands and a certain amount of discards. So the amount of hands and discards you get depend on the kind of deck that you're playing and what happens throughout your run as well. So you can gain or lose hands and discards as your run goes, or based on whatever run you choose to start with. So with having the blue deck, we get an extra hand, and a hand is when we play a certain, slew of cards. But first, since we don't have anything really high ranking in terms of hands right now, we're gonna try to fish for something better by discarding some cards right now. So since I have 2 sets of pairs here, I'm just gonna get rid of everything else to try to see if I can get a full house is what I'm gonna be going for right now, which should just be 3 of a kind in a pair. So we're gonna discard here, see what we get. Oh, there it is. We got our 8s, our 3 8s and 2 4s. And so now you'll see on the left, it shows what hand that we're about to play. And so with that, we're getting 40 points in chips. So each card is worth a certain amount of chips. As you'll see once I play it, it'll be 8 chips, 8 chips, 8 chips, 4 chips, 4 chips. It's gonna add to that blue total. And then the red total right there is the multiplier. So we always are gonna want to get both of those numbers as high as possible. So let's start with this hand. As you see, it's counting up the chips from the cards, multiplying it by a multiplier. We get 288 off of one hand. So if we can keep that up, we'll get out of this big bind real easy. So we got 2 pairs in our hand right now. I think I'm just gonna do the same thing and see if we can just fish for another. It would probably come as a king because I think we threw out a 3 already. We can check how many we have here. We have 2 3s in our deck and we have 2 kings in our deck. So let's see what we get. There's a 3. Very lucky us. Look at that. Love to see it. All right. We're gonna play this full house and see how that goes. So we start with a 52 card deck as well, but we can also gain or lose cards as the run goes on, and not every deck has 52 cards, I'm pretty sure. So after each bind, we get to go to the shop if we complete the bind. If you skip a bind, you don't get to go to the shop. So that's why skipping isn't always the best. Even though you get to move on, you're not going to be able to get things that can help you improve your run from the shop. So for starters, we're going to get to the main mechanic of this game, is that the Joker cards. So as you notice, there's no jokers in our hand because they're something you get in the shop and some things that you can get throughout other methods as well, but mainly throughout the shop. So a lot of them have a bunch of different effects. So right here we got Gross Michael, which is a pretty good one to start out with because it adds 15 to our multiplier, which is going to be great for us just getting through these early antes. So we're going to buy this. We also have a certain amount of money. We get money for completing certain binds, like I said earlier, and for other cards and jokers and things have the ability to give us more money. So down here we're gonna have our booster packs. So they can be anything from more joker cards, or we can have up to 5 joker cards. By the way, we get up to 5 as at a base level. There's something called a negative effect that can be put on a joker card, which lets you have another joker slot essentially. So in these booster packs, you can get anything from jokers to tarot cards, and tarot cards are cards that usually affect your playing cards. So the cards that you're going to be playing, they can add effects to them, make them stronger. You can turn them into different cards to try to stack the hand, literally stack the deck in your favor. So we're gonna go for more jokers. Each ante also has 1 voucher. So vouchers vary based on just whatever. It's random. It's all random each time. Everything is random. It's randomly generated. That's the roguelike of this. So we're gonna get our booster pack and move along here. So we got regular Joker, the most basic card there is, which gives us 4 multiplier. Or when we play aces, we can get 20 chips and a 4 multiplier when scored. So this would always be useful, but this would be really useful when we put out aces. So I think I'm just gonna take the base multiplier for now, and we're just gonna get through this big bind. So, not big bind, boss bind. So every boss bind has an actual name. So this one is called the window, and this just means where we get a debuff or a condition put on this this bind. So in this one, we're gonna have all our diamond cards debuffed, and we have a higher score to get through this as well. So here we go. So as you can see right here, scores no chips and all abilities are disabled. So that just means this card is not gonna get us any points while we're if we try to play it as a hand. So we're gonna get rid of these diamonds. We have 2 5s. We have 2 5s, 3 hearts. I say we're gonna throw these 2 first and see what we get back. It is always better to discard a lot, but I mean discard like more than a few cards for your first one, because especially since we only have 3 discards for this ante. But we're gonna risk it and see what we get back here. So if we would have got a queen, that would have, if we would have got a king and a joker, jack, that would have been nice. We picked up a 4, 7, and 5. So we could fish for that straight. We really could. And I think I just might. I have faith in it. We're gonna draw that king. King or a 9 and an 8 would be great. Let's see what we get. Neither. Alrighty, that's actually pretty bad. But I think we'll be fine with our multipliers. So we're just gonna go all in. We're pulling the king or the 8. Yeah, king or 8, right here. Damn it. And this is where things can start to go wrong. Okay, so in this case, now we're gonna want to play a hand that will just get rid of cards out of our hand, right? So we're just gonna play a pair. Not gonna get that many points just because it's just basically just gonna be just scoring the 7. So we're just gonna see if we can get out of this with the amount of hands that we got. But yeah, no, we're fine. Our multiplier is gonna get us through this. So we're just gonna get rid of these cards. Well, if we're gonna play, no, we could just play high card here and then just hope for something good. Oh, we pass anyways. And so with Gross Michael, it has a 1 in 6 chance that this card can be destroyed at the end of each round. So that's what you just saw up there when it said safe. So we rolled in and it didn't destroy itself. So that's great. We also get a lot of money because we took that tag from the first small bind. So that's great. Let's see if we can get up the shop. This is when the shop becomes crucial. +3 multipliers. Poker hands contains a diamond card, club card, spade, and heart. I said the last 2 backwards because I have dyslexia. But this could be really good. This could, like, if I play a lot of 2 pairs and they all happen to be different suited, then that could be really good. I think we're gonna try it for now until we get something better, because that ×3 multiplier could really hit crazy. All right, we're gonna see what tarot cards look like now. So we got tarot cards and planet cards. So I'm gonna show you both of those. So tarot cards are these gold cards that give your playing card certain effects, or it just gives you a certain effect. So this one, Temperance, gives the total sell value of all current jokers. a max of $50, and I currently have $6. So it's saying like you can sell your Joker cards and trade them, basically like make space to get something else, or if a certain card requires you to have space, you can get rid of your Joker cards at any point in time, just by selling them. So right now it's telling me that these are worth 6, so that's what I would get from that tarot card. Next we have the Tower, which turns one of my selected cards into a stone card. So stone cards aren't worth any like they don't have a number, so you're not going to be able to like make hands with them. But it's, let's say you have like you're playing a high card or a pair or 3 of a kind or something that doesn't require all five cards to be played in that hand. You can use that stone card as the 5th card or that extra card in that hand to just give you an extra 50 chips. So that could always be good when you have a good amount of multipliers going. So we got select 2 cards, and we're gonna convert the left card into the right card, the death card. So I think we're gonna go with the stone card, and we're gonna turn this 4 of clubs. We're gonna turn this 4 of clubs, but then again, I do need all my clubs. I don't think I'll have that Joker for very long though, so we're gonna turn that into a stone card. So next we get to look at the Celestial packs. So Celestial packs hold planet cards, or the planet booster packs. They hold planet cards, which increase the level of the types of hands that I play. So now if I would play a 3 of a kind, instead of getting a multiplier of 30 times 3, it would add 20 to the chips, so that'd be 50, and then it would add 2 to the multiplier, so that'd be 50 times 5 if I played 3 of a kind, and so forth for each other hands. So we're gonna be looking for hands that require a good amount of different suits. So that would exclude both of these, because that's only 3, and I need all 4 for it to activate. There is another Joker card that makes diamonds and hearts count the same as the same suit. It makes clubs and spades count as the same suit. So if we run into that card, then we'll be looking real good. So I think we're gonna go with the Earth card, because we have a higher chance of hitting that other Joker. That would be amazing. So if we skip this small bind, our next base edition Joker becomes free and polychrome, which means that new Joker that we would have a 1.5 multiplier automatically, which would be great. And we don't really need to go to the shop right now, because I think we're good enough for the big bind. So we're gonna go for big bind and go to the shop after that. So let's see what we got in this hand. 8, 9, 10, Jack, no Queen. So let's throw the 5 out. Let's see what we get back. We got a 9. All right. Going in on the aces and 9s. We need a spade. No spade, but we got. Wait a minute. Oh wait, no, no diamonds in that other hand. Oh wait, no, we could do a heart, a heart diamond, spade club. All right, so now that should activate this ×3 multiplier on top of these 2 when played. And then I want to get rid of this 7, so I'm just going to throw that in there with it. It's just going to basically be like a free discard almost. It's not going to affect our hand. It still says 2 pair there. So let's go. Let's see how this does. Oh yeah, hell yeah. And we kept the banana. Love the banana. 12 bones off of that. What do we have here? Create a tarot card if a poker hand contains an ace and a straight. Okay. So that can be really good. High potential. We're gonna need to pull a straight here. 2 pair, straight flush. That's not likely. So we're gonna up our 2 pair, just in case we're locked into that for the big blind. We're gonna get another card. So these are card packs. So we can, when I said we get to stack the deck in our favor, this is what I mean. So we get to pick cards as well as modify them with tarot cards. So this one is a special one because it's holographic, which means it comes with a +10 multiplier when it's scored. And then if I just choose to discard it, I get a tarot card, which is pretty good. We're gonna re-roll and see what we get here. Creates up to 2 random planet cards. I like that. Show me a straight. I think that's the straight right there. Yup, let's go. We love that. And we'll take a 4 of a kind. Unlikely, but we'll take it. So if we do end up, the Joker gains +4 chip if the hand has exactly 4 cards. So we don't necessarily need this, but this can end up being something decent as like a chip modifier, since we don't have a chip modifier right now. We only have multipliers. So I think that's okay. And that way we will, if we get locked into a hand that only takes 4, then we'll be pretty good. So hopefully we go for straights. I think if I can get a straight ace out the bat, I think we'd be fine. But we shall see. So we're gonna get rid of this. We got 2 5s. We got a bunch of hearts. And get rid of this 8. That's not gonna go into our 8 straight. And we're gonna see what we get here. We did get a card back. What was that? I don't think that's gonna be useful right now. We got ace, king, jack, no queen. We got 2 jacks and 2 5s. So we could fish for our queen, but without our discards, we'd be pretty stuck. So I think we're gonna go for the pairs, and I think we'll make it out with that. We'll see. Oh yeah, one hand. What am I talking about? On to the third ante. After each of the 3 binds, you'll see in the bottom left our ante goes up. We finish this run when we get through 8 out of 8. Misprint. So I don't even usually know how this one goes. I'm not sure if it even is exactly random, but this one creates 2 planet cards. What does this do again? Like, hold on. Can't see it outside of my capture card. Converts 3 selected cards into clubs. Okay. I just moved my face off of my screen so I could just see the whole screen. So we're gonna sell that and buy these, because you're gonna get 2 planet cards here. Is that another straight? I see. Love that. All right, so we gotta pull into these straights. Level up a straight flush. Okay. It's free. We'll take it. They're unlikely, but we will take it. We got a jumbo and jumbo arcana pack. So we'll open one. We'll go with the man with the funnier hat. Unless that's supposed to be a crown. Oh, I think it is, because Emperor card. Creates a random joker. That could be pretty good. Doubles my money. That could also be pretty good. I think I want a random joker, because it could be good. Yeah. Ooh. I know the bean. +5 hand size reduced by 1 every round. So that can be pretty useful because the bigger the hand, the more options we got. But it does run out, unfortunately. So let's see. The Empress enhances 2 selected cards into multi-cards. So I would turn 2 of these cards into something that would add +4 to the run if they're to the hand if they're scored to the multiplier. Let's see here. 1 in 4 chance to add foil, holographic, or polychrome edition to a random Joker. This almost never hits for me, but well, I always like to risk it just because it enhances 2 cards into bonus cards. So we want. None of these cards are really worth adding that effect to, really. And that would just make me have to lock in with them. So we could make bonus cards or we could double our money. I say we're gonna make some bonus cards, because that way if we score the the straight with the ace, it would be real nice to get that extra little bonus in there. So this in theory has a higher chance of averaging more than 4, right? Do I want the misprint? Sure. Let's see what it gives us. We're gonna buy it. Okay. Alright, we skip this small bind. The next base edition shop Joker is free and becomes negative, which is something we always love to see because it's basically just a free Joker. It's like in all senses, it doesn't take up space and it doesn't cost anything. So we're definitely taking that. Shop has a free uncommon Joker. I think I'm okay. We'll play the next bind. I think we can pull an uncommon Joker in the shop. Big hand. Still no flush, which is crazy. We'll do our 9s and 2s to start, and then we should get something good back. Let's see. So we averaged 1,200 a hand. Not bad. Oh my, that's a lot of queens. Ace, king, queen, jack, 10, diamond, spade, no club is crazy. That's a damn shame. Alright, but we're gonna get that times 3 multiplier and see how that hits. What did we get from that? Okay. So this does give us, like, it averages higher. It'll average higher than 4. Now we're getting monies. Give me my monies. What is this? +3 multiplier for each Joker card. Oh. That's pretty good. +18 now that I have you. That's pretty good. We'll take it. So the tarot card it generated was the Lovers. Turns one card into a wild card. That's pretty good. We're gonna open up the Planet pack. What do we get? We'll take a full house. Better than nothing. Let's open up a pack card. See what we get here. We got a multi-card. +4 multiplier and so +14 multiplier. Yes, please. I'll take it. Alright, let's just clean up. All club cards are debuffed. The club. Hey, from outside the club, can't even get in. Alright. King, queen, No, we're not doing any of this. So let's get rid of the duds. We got 3 queens now. Too bad they're debuffing my club. So wait, does that mean I'm incapable of getting the multiplier because I mean, I don't have a heart in his hand, to be fair, so that doesn't really even matter. If I could pull a 10, that'd be great. That'd be fantastic. We're gonna fish for a 10. No 10 is crazy. We got 8s and 6s. We can play that for now with the stone card. If I turn that 8 with wild, I should activate the bonus of them. No, I just debuffed it. Fuck. Well, you hate to see it. I forgot that wilds just count as every suit, so that means it's debuffed. The no 10 is really blowing my shit. I ain't gonna lie. Where is it? Where is she? Oh my goodness. Okay, we'll just full house our way out of here. That's fine. And our banana's gone. I just realized. Oh, that worked out pretty good. So yeah, when we make big hands, the left gets set on fire there, which is pretty cool. Let's go. Okay. Enhances one selected card into a glass card. We have $11. That's not a lot. So we're gonna increase our hand types. So that's gonna be really important. Straights first and foremost. That ace straight is gonna be our savior. That's what we're gonna be fishing for. Wild 6 or a stone card. We'll take the wild. Alright, if we skip this bind, we get a mega standard pack. We get 2 playing cards instead of 1 out of this pack, which is great. It's fantastic. Yeah, we'll skip. Well, it's not that we have to, it's just we won't get any money otherwise, so there's no point in playing it. We don't have any cards that will make us any money. Any Joker cards, I mean. Or any playing cards, because there are certain playing cards that can make you money. How many cards do we have? We have 4 aces, 5 kings, 4 queens. We need more 10s, kings, and aces. 10s, kings, and aces. So ace, oops. Ace. Oh, we get 2, that's right. So we have nothing to get. 10s. Alright, spectral cards are kind of like tarot cards, but on steroids. So we could go for that. We could. I think we're going to. Yeah. Create a copy of a random Joker. Destroy. Why do I get this one every single time I have a full set of Jokers? Like, I feel like this is only good when you have like 2 or 3 Jokers and you don't care about losing the rest. Like, if I lose the rest and I get some bullshit, then I'm cooked. Like, destroys 5 random cards and I gain $20. This is not worth it. That skip was a waste. That's a shame. I'm not gonna do that. So you don't have to pick something out of every booster pack that you open. You're able to skip. If none of it is gonna help your hand. All right, this looks like a run killer. We need 5 cards. We can either do kings and get the bonus, right? Yeah, or we can do jacks and get the bonus. I think we're gonna do, well, That would really limit my ace. It would limit my ace straight deal, but this could be enough on its own. We'll play it. Let's see how it plays out. Oh yeah, one hand wonder. Let's go. What was I even worried about? Our bean is getting smaller. Hand size +2. As the number of times my poker hand has been played to the multiplier. Interesting. So I played 5 full houses. Yeah, I don't think that's good enough. I haven't played that many hands this round. So we're just gonna increase the type of one of our hands. And we're just gonna match straight. When it hits, it is gonna hit. I'm telling you. We're investing. Speaking of, what's in this one? We get a, okay, yeah, because this guy is not doing nothing for us. So hopefully we get something good. I do not need an Arcana pack. Let's see, what is all heart cards? All heart cards are debuffed for our boss behind this run. This might be the run. We might get this on our first video and just move on to the next stake, which would be great. Ace king, no queen. Come on, no queen. Show me a queen. There she is. Ace, king, queen, joker, 10. Hell yeah. Okay. Or we could run king, queen. And wouldn't that wouldn't give me, this would give me all suits. Yes, it would. One hand wonder right here. Watch. Damn. Big number over. I love seeing the big number. I think that's another reason why I like this game. Well, the music, the sound effects, the UI. This Joker gains +3 multiplier when any booster pack is skipped. That is kind of butt cheeks, not gonna lie. Not a fan of that. But we will take the multiplier. It is doing more for us than that, so fine. And we need to skip booster packs now, so I'm gonna, yeah, all cards, we need that clearance, so everything being cheaper will always be good for us. And then we could possibly skip this Joker pack. Let's see what we got. Sell this card to create a free double tag. So that's something that could be useful. Sell this card to disable the current boss mine. That is also pretty good too, actually. +1 to hand size. Well, I need it. I mean, this could save me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna sell the bean. I'm gonna take the luchador. Alright, no diamonds. Let's see. Ace, queen. We need a king and a jack. Or just a jack and an 8. Queen and a jack it is. Alright. No hearts though. Unfortunate. Oh, I don't have a king. What am I doing? What am I doing? Alright, let me get rid of these 4s. Toss the 4s. We got our king. There he is. In all his glory. Alright, we're gonna play this straight. Get a tarot card. Will we one hand wonder this one? I don't think so. No. Alright. Ooh. did that do? Plus 10 multiplier, nice. That's just base. What do we got here? This is not great. I'll be honest. 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen. Yeah, that's what we're gonna fish for. Come on. Oof. Aces and eights. That's what we got. Aces and eights. Let's go, baby. This is the beginning of the end. Oh no. Ace, king, queen. No jack. Oh no. We got a high card here. Flipper nippers. Yeah, I think we go just play a high card. And then we need some godly hands. You know. That is not exactly what I had in mind. Oh boy, we might be cooked. We might be cooked. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, last hand. We got 10 off of that one. So that's not bad. That's not bad. We got a whole lot of nothing. Oh my goodness, is this really where I lose? I'm crashing out. Oh no. Brother, come on with this nonsense. I'm really cooked. Ante 5 really caught me. I can't believe it. You hate to see it. Well, I'm tired and I'm not doing another one of those runs. So on that note, if you're still here, thank you for watching. You are my favorite kind of people. And I will probably, I'm gonna keep trying this stake and deck until we get it. We almost got there. Almost on the first video. Almost first try. Well, first try that you're seeing. This is like my fucking I want to say 12th or 11th try. There's no biggie. But yeah. Let me know what you thought of this in the comments. Let me know any other games you'd want to see me play. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.